Hello, hello, Virgo. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your presence. Today we have a May reading for you, monthly reading for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. And always use your intuition as these are general readings. And if you need anything from me, do check description box below for details. So let's get started and see what comes up for you. We start with the inside Chakra Insight Oracle. So let's see what chakras are being activated for you during the month of May. This is an incredible time to be alive, right? So let's get started and see what is there. Insight. Insight. Beautiful. And home. Oh, this is beautiful. As above, so below. Incredible, right? So nice. So we have insight number 42 with your third eye. It says understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. So we have this person here on her, getting insights, meditation, feeling protected by the universe, by God, by source, right? Whatever you connect with. So this person is here just connecting with the outer world, and you actually see that there's this big light coming from the heart center. Okay, so this is as above, so below, right? Connecting with your third eye and with your heart. So she's connecting with the all, right? Understanding that we are all one and focusing in this um, becoming no one. I feel this very strong about some of you becoming no one, understanding that, we create everything that it's around, and nothing is nothing is real in a sense, right? And then we have this beautiful what number 4 that says home, shelter, safety, nurturing, warmth. So this is where you connect. You see, again, it feels like a circle of light. It feels, again, it's like the universe, because look at the circle. It's very similar here, right? It's all the light around and all the light around, the cosmic energy around. So this beautiful being here is just dreaming, right? And she is not dreaming, but she is going into the real. I mean, we normally say, oh, it's dreaming. It's actually in the real world at that time, right? And it's coming, it's like coming back home. When you have that sense, I'm just going to go back home. So you go back to the heart center, you go back home. That's a beautiful and very cosmic energy coming up here for Virgo. So it's very beautiful. I definitely feel that you are coming in the month of May into understanding more of who you are, your purpose, what are you doing here, and all of that. I feel like, okay, taking one. Oh, 5 cards. Okay, makes a lot of sense. So we start here, the mermaids. Now, when we connect to the mermaids, we connect with that love, the self love, the healing, the self worth, right? Connection with you and others again. And in so many ways, not just in terms of romantic relationships, right? Because we are more than that here in this physical form. So we have air. We have this beautiful couple here with air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. Now we have all about energy, connecting with one, connect with all of that. So there's a lot of energy connecting with your breath, with your breathing. Okay, so paying attention to that. And we have freedom here, independence, self-determination. So you understanding what it is that you want to focus on. Okay, having the determination to, I'm going to close this physical eyes, I'm going to tap to the real essence of life, and I'm going to connect to that, right? We have cochomancy here, seashell divination, wisdom of shell. So maybe I could be talking to people that focus very strong with the element of water, whether this is seashells or anything like that. And there's some sort of divination as well, right? Farewell to the moon, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. Again, very strong this connection with cosmic energy, right? With your feminine energy here, the lunar. And finally, we have sanctuary, privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. So it's you stepping away from the noise, from the outer chatter here as well. So that's a lot of beautiful energy coming up here. But let's dive in and look into the tarot and see what else comes up. There's a lot of energy there coming from the oracles, and I love that. So let's see how can the tarot complement all of that energy. So we're going to be diving in and look into what are you leaving behind? What are the blessings? What's activating in your life? What is the advice? And finally, what is the outcome of all this energy for you for the month of May? Okay, so let's dive in and see what comes up. And as I take these cards for you, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So, Seven of Cups, what you're leaving behind. Two more cards for Virgo. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Chariot. What are the blessings coming up for Virgo? Cards are falling, so I wonder what this is. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Devil. One more for you. Okay, I got two together. I'm going to take them because they can stick to each other. The Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Now let's look into the advice for you. Advice for Virgo, please. We have the Two of Wands, making the decision. Okay. The Hermit, your card, and the Five of Cups. And the outcome here, the outcome, we have the King of Wands in reverse, which came very strong in reverse here. The Lovers, okay. And we have the Ace of Wands. Perfect. So let's dive in and look more into what are you leaving behind here and what what's coming out of your life, something that it felt like it's moving forward but it was taking the energy from you. I kind of look at this chart and I feel more like as in reverse here, so I feel it more like something was taking a lot of power from you and not giving the power to you, because you do have the Seven of Cups here, and the Seven of Cups, it's giving me the energy of something from the past was creating a lot of conflict in your life. And because it was creating conflict in your life, it was taking the energy from you, right? Wheel of Fortune. This could have been a repetitive cycle that it's time to leave it behind. Six of Pentacles, yes. You giving more than receiving. People taking advantage of your goodwill here and your generosity as well. And the Lovers, yes. So you need to leave something behind. That's what is coming out of your life, so that you can open up to the new, so that you can open up to the greater things that are coming in your life. Six of Wands, for that recognition, for that accomplishment, for all of that. Something here from the past, it was meant to be there for quite some time, but not for the longest time. And this is where it's showing up. It's time to leave that behind, right? Now, what is activating here for you? What are the blessings here? So you have the Ace of Cups. So it could be a new love. This could be you just opening up your eyes to the real deal. What's coming up? You see all the moon phases here. We have the moon connecting here very well to the moon. So I could have a lot of Virgo here connecting to that energy, right? And it comes from the ambition. It comes from the rituals. It comes from, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make sure that I connect so much with the fire within that I'm going out and I'm going to search for it, right? Page of Swords. I'm going to search for it. I'm going to make sure that I stand up for myself. Seven of Wands. I'm going to stand up for myself. And this is all the opportunity, the energy that is coming up for you. Yes, there's going to be the opportunities for you to stand up for yourself. Now, it doesn't mean that opportunity to stand up for yourself, I mean, it's going to be easy, but you are there, you are ready. Yes, the Devil is here. So it's giving me that sense as well. The Knight of Wands, moving forward, facing your fears. There's something about facing your fears coming very strong here. And the moon, you see, there's a lot of moon energy here. And I don't see this, the moon energy, in terms of, oh, I don't know what to do. No, I feel this more in terms of, I'm going to lead through my emotions because I know what it's right. And I connect very strong with the energy of the moon, and the energy of the moon just completely gives me the insight and the energy and all that I need to know so that I can move forward, okay, with confidence here. So that's really, really beautiful for you when you come to this energy. Now, I want to come back here because it's interesting because I have one devil card that is showing me the ambition, and then I have the other one clarifying that is like, yes, there is a lot of ambition, but make sure that your ambition doesn't go over into manipulating stuff uh, so that I take advantage of everything and I'm not paying attention to the people around. So always make sure that when you're working with this type of energy, when you're doing that kind of things, that you are working on for the highest good of all involved, right? Not just for you, but for everyone else, right? Let's say, for example, you want to get a job or something. So make sure that when you are focusing on getting that job, that everyone involved will benefit from it. Okay, just felt it was important to mention that here. So, moving forward with the advice for you here, we have the Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups. It's time for you to leave behind something. This is the advice very strong here. It's time for you to leave behind the stuff that didn't serve. Now, there's something very interesting here, right? So we have this Five of Cups, and there are three cups laying down and two standing up, right? And then you have the Two of Wands, which is the two wands here. What does that mean? It feels like it's the two cups they're standing, right? This is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on the direction. You don't need to focus on what doesn't serve anymore, what's gone. It's time for you to focus on what is coming your way. And this is where you need to focus on you. Okay, again, what's coming your way? Where do you want to go? What kind of decisions do you want to make, right? Because the Two of Wands, it is about making decisions. And like I said before, not from a place of, manipulating others in detriment of others, but for the highest good of all, focusing on my purpose, on what I want to achieve. I hope this is not confusing you. And then we have the Chariot. Yes, this is about the advice is keep moving forward, lead the way, okay? Define your goals. Queen of Wands, work your magic. That's what she does, right? The Witch of the Tarot. She works her magic with the Queen of Swords through her voice, her communication. She's very accurate. She's very blunt whenever she needs something or she wants to do something, right? She has to say something. This is coming very strong here. So I'm having two beautiful and very strong energies here with these two cards, which is fire and air. So this is about taking action coming from source, okay? Communication to the divine. So there's a lot of energy here that is being pumped up for you because this is the clarifiers. Um, Pumped up for you to follow your lead, follow what you want. I don't know why I have to keep insisting for the highest good of all. There could be someone here that really needs to understand that. I could be talking to beginners in some way, shape, or form, and you get excited to make things happen. Remember to always make things happen for the highest good of all. Okay? Now, when it comes to the result, I do have the King of Wands in reverse here, okay? The Lovers and the Ace of Wands. I could be having here someone that was in your energy field not for the best, and that's when you work with for the highest good of all. If this person is not meant to be in your energy, it will be taken away, it will be removed. Ten of Pentacles for your highest good and for the highest good of all involved. I could be talking about a family. I could be talking about you building your family. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. You building your family because the Lovers is there, right? I could be also connecting Ace of Cups with Ace of Wands. Yes, I could be also connecting with some sort of toxic connection that could have been here for the longest time and it's getting out of your way because you are working on that. You're working on detaching from that energy and focusing on what you want, focusing on the highest good. Again, the highest good of all, right? Your highest good. It's coming up very strong for you here, right? So let's just see, what advice do we have? It's interesting because I was talking about this toxic relationship and the phone start ringing. So watch out for that, okay? That you disconnect from that energy from the past. So let's see, what is the biggest advice for Virgo for the month of May? Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the biggest advice for my beautiful Virgos here? It's very stuck, this energy. What is going on? I wonder if we said it all we needed to say, but I want just to get some advice for you. So there's one card. Let's see if another one wants to come out. Yes, two. Okay. Definitely, yeah. Divination again, divination, right? We have the seashell divination, and now we have the divination card here as well. And there are tarot cards, candles, and crystal balls. So, and we have the seashells there. Take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. So pay attention to that. Maybe this reading is very important to you. Maybe you want to book a personal reading for you and understand what is going on. Or you're actually starting your own journey, you know, and you're trying to get more knowledge, right? Understanding more. So we have graveyard with number 18. That was number 14. This is 18. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. So connecting with your ancestrals, honoring your ancestral energy can be very strong. Okay, listening, going into the depth of the divination and listening, working on the divination if it's something that you worked on, and connect with that energy that is, you know, waiting for your attention here. So that's really interesting for you. Now, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.